Hey guys! Hello! And welcome to Writer's Right. It's Ann Kimbrough checking in with you on a wonderful Monday. How's it going? Are we awake? Are we? I don't know. Let's see if I can log into chat so I can say hi officially. No, I can't. It won't do it. I'm just scratching my head why it never lets me into chat. I'm just gonna click. It does let me see me. Wow. It worked. Third time was the charm that time. Go figure. Hey, Allie! How are you? Yes, you should laugh at me. Well, I know this isn't even me. It's the program. What? I should Google it. You know, why won't it? I bet there's an answer out there. Because clearly it happens almost every time. So it must be some glitch. Maybe I need to update my program? Maybe something? Well, how was your weekend? What's going on? How's studies going? How's writing going? Let's see, is that, what's this popping in? Andrew, is that Andrew? I can see it here before I can see it here. Oh no, it's you. MIA Friday? I thought you popped in. But, how was everything? Is everything okay? Anyway, I did miss you over the weekend. What kind of things were going on? Oh, cool. I didn't know that was this weekend. That sounds great. Did you write or did you use it to study? Hopefully you used it to write. You do have some cozy zombies. Were you going to throw a zombie in that cozy mystery? But you have some characters that need you, so I hope you got back to writing. Hey, Andrew! I exist. Yeah, Andrew is definitely MIA on Friday, but that's okay. I hope all is well. Are they treating you nicer at work now? Not making you do everything? Yeah. Just work. I'm glad you could pop in this afternoon. Oh, good, Allie. I'm glad you did a little bit of both. That's the best of both. Well, let's hope you can do a little bit of both today as well. I do want to get us writing. Now, are you guys doing Vela? I've talked about Vela before, right? Yeah, I've got my 8th episode I'm getting ready to put up. So that's kind of cool. I don't know when it'll ever go live, but it's great. You're writing about, the circus PI. Love that. I love that. I've never seen a story cozy with a circus PI, so I say, cool. There's room for one. There's need. Definitely a need. Oh. Labor issues. Oh, man. I have heard that. Kindle Vella, yes, Kindle Vella. So it's very much like a Wattpad. So they call them episodes that you put up. So it's quite easy to put it up. The first 3 episodes are free for anybody that wants to read, or I don't know, the first 3 of any story are free. And then you have to buy coins to pay for them. So mine so far look like they're either 20 to 17 coins. I don't know how much coins cost, but I imagine you can buy a lot of coins for very little. Oh, I like the sexy Scotland Yard guy. Cool. I have no idea how to say her name. You're gonna have to phonetically tell me. Cool. I think, Andrew, yeah, you should. You and Brett should definitely do it. I mean, as far as I can tell, it's not live yet, so you have time to build it. And mine, I just said I want it to go live instantly. whatever that means. It means they can use it whenever, but you can also set a date if you have, so they don't really want people to take an existing book and break it down, which is fine. I'm doing my my lyric Mother of a Fairy Tale, the one that I've also turning into the podcast. So I've decided to use it, and I'm on number 8, episode 8. And I think my episodes are, to give you an idea, 20 coins. I don't know why I can't talk today. Equals about 2,500 words. Definitely in the 2000s range is 20 coins. Anyway. Anesdel. Is that like a word? I'm so sorry. It looks very pretty, but as a reader, I would just be like, I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. But that doesn't mean I could be like in the minority. It could be like Jones in some language, or Anne. All right, I'm gonna get us writing because I'm working on my next episode for that Kindle Vella, and everything I do also turns into something I can produce for my podcast on that lyric series. I hope you guys know what you're working on. Let's get writing. You ready? You ready? You ready? On your mark, get set, write. This is our first 25-minute writing sprint where we try to write. Let's see. I haven't fixed the music yet. Have you noticed? Ride the tabletop Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, cool. Ah. I love that. Think of how many built-in fans you have that are Dungeons and Dragons fans for like forever. Like that game is like the original role-playing game, isn't it? Oh, Allie, you probably created it. Andezdel. Maybe it should be a Z. Andezdel. I'm sorry. I'd have to make up my own way to say it, and for that character. Maybe you could have at the front of your book, if you publish it yourself, the very front, you could have like a little excerpt or to teach everybody her name, so everyone could hear it, and then like have it right in their brain before they read. Hey, easier, weirder things have been done. Think of Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was probably the weirdest movie ever. Supposedly all that stuff they did in the theater where you throw the toast and you do all that was really more of like a marketing scheme because they thought the movie would be a failure. That's what, a lot of people like to believe it was like a cult thing that just took off. But Adezdel. Well, that's easier to say instead of Andezdel. Anezdel. All right. So we learned today so far that Anne's not a linguist. Oh, I need to timestamp that in the description that Anne tries to pronounce a name and fails miserably. Oh, that's a good idea, Andrew. I like discounts. All right, I'm gonna write. I'm actually gonna do it on this computer. Go figure. So I'm gonna look like I'm looking at you for a change. Looks like I've had some of the story. I've just been going through making it better. Yeah, so like the last one I had 2,318 words in episode 7. And that came out to be 23 coins. So, and you split that with Amazon. I think they get most of it. Don't they? I'm just hoping this actually launches because they've been talking about it for a while now. You would think it would have launched during the pandemic when actually everybody was reading, right? And then it reminds me of a character name. What was that show called? I didn't read I'm sure it came from a book. But you're right, it doesn't matter. Because not everybody is like me. Whatever I say is fine. Look at the power you just gave me. I love that. Maybe you could have that in the notes. If you're curious about how to say this, because some people were, however you pronounce it is fine. I think it's a great idea, Andrew, that you, so every time you do one of these role-playing games, for those that don't know, right, you create a story. And I mean, gosh, that usually is the hardest part, the structure of a story. And you've got all the elements too, right? It's not just the structure. Probably the game itself gives you the structure, but you do have to plot out these different choices. Would it be one of those kind of stories too? Could you do it where it's like, I know you can't do it like they do, but you know, where you like choose the story path? I forgot what those are called, but they did copyright that name. But it doesn't mean there aren't other books like it. Anyway, options, so many good options. All right, let's write. Let's write. We have a little over 19 minutes left. Let's see, last we left our character. Yeah, you got to write it like an episode where there's a cliffhanger, and then you go back to it. That's the Vela thing. I jump around from thing to thing. Hopefully you're listening and paying attention and reading the chat so you can understand me. Yikes. You know, you can leave a message if you're watching this after, just from your perspective of watching it after we've done this, and you're like, dudes, and whatever, you know, fill in the blank. Of course, you might just actually be watching it for the time and not listening to us, which would be smart. Choose your own adventure. Thank you. Brilliant. Well, you never know. Put that choose your own adventure thing to the side. It would be very hard, I think, to craft a story like that. I remember reading some version of it. I don't know if it was the original kind. But, you know, at the bottom of the page, it said either go to page this or the page this. Gosh, I would imagine. I did work on a story like that. Somebody was doing a computer program. How about that? Why, you're smart enough to make a computer program, right? Or you might know people that you could take the story and do it. To me, it will work much better in a story app to choose the story path. Did you, what was that? Was it Bender? I'm full of half things today. What is that? I'm sure you know the one I'm talking about. The one you had to have the PlayStation not PlayStation, it was the other one, to go and play it. Which we did. That's so cool, Andrew. I think you're brilliant. I'd love to purposely use stuff twice. You're doing all that hard work. You might as well have fun with it, playing the game and then creating a story. So do it. Do it. Yeah, I'm sure you will have to adjust it. I've never actually played Dungeons and Dragons, but I would. If I'd ever fallen in with the right crowd, I would have played it. Yeah, I never did. Now I have to know the name of that thing that I almost said. Bandersnatch. That was it. Yeah, part of Black Mirror. I really liked Black Mirror. Yeah, Bandersnatch. That was very, very unique. Can you still watch it? I mean, luckily at the time my son had the right game and we watched it through that. And that was that same, you know. It didn't really work great, I didn't think, on the game. Oh, cool. So I guess you're crafting all that story now, right? How long does it take to do that? To create the whole Dungeons and Dragons thing? I mean, you know, you watch Big Bang Theory, they make it sound so easy. Like, oh, just last night I threw this together with costumes. Although I'm not sure they played exactly Dungeons and Dragons. They played something like that. Some role-playing game. So does that mean yours should be a medieval story? Or, you know, I know you write fantasy, so I guess it could be easily. Oh, Allie. You poor thing. You're doing fractions. Those were my worst. I mean, I finally figured it out when I was an adult. You just Google it. No. You know, that's one of those things, fractions. As an adult, you do the estimating things. Half, quarter, cooking. It comes, you want to double a recipe or cut a recipe, could get a little tricky. Okay, Andrew said depends how far in advance you do it. How do I have that up? High fantasy. I'm sure you'd be great at high fantasy. Messy. I like it. I like it, Allie. That line though, that Nessie Loch Ness Monster, it reminds me of that line from Twilight, the last one, because you named my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster. Or it just reminded me of that. By the way, congratulations on a new royal family member. for Allie, who's in the UK. Lily. I like that. It's a great name. Oh. Oh, I see. See, so much to learn about D&D. Yeah. I imagine reading about a bunch of fighting might not be as much fun as playing it or watching it in a show. I think you got a handle of it. Sounds fun. Sounds like a fun project. But you have another deadline. Are you totally done with your other deadline, Andrew? Okay, I'm going to try to read at least one sentence here. I don't know if I... Oh, okay. I don't know. For some reason, it seemed like it would take a lot longer. 2 to 4 hours you can play. Well, I hope there's a lot of breaks and snacks. All right, I can't. Oh, dinner. Oh, your proof coffee. Okay, that makes sense. Cool mug. Allie. Cool. Yeah, proof coffee. So this book, I've actually just taken like a multiple day break. I have to get back on the paperback. That's why I've left this up. I need to inspire myself to go back. Is of course the paperback for all 4 of the first books, but the learning curve, or I should say it's the relearning curve. It's not pretty. Yeah, and that's all. Then I got to order the proof. Yeah, you're right. It's a long process. I'm sure it'll show up one of these days. I don't know. I just have too many other things going on, and the movie thing is picking up. So girls gotta stay busy, right? I'll get to it. It's not like I have a lot of fans clamoring to read the paperback. But once I have it out, I can like start doing some ads. And I did do an ad, for this book that announced that it was out. Spent like $15 for like 5 days. So I think that's what I ended up spending. It didn't really generate too many reads. I mentioned it before. It generated a lot of the, it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I think it generated some reads there, and it made some people look at the first book, get the first book. I have not dialed that in, but I do have a whole list of blogs and places I can go that would be better to advertise it than Facebook. So, yeah. Another thing I need to do, but I can't do that till I have the paperback out. Ay. At the moment, though, outside of doing the Kindle Vella, which it's more like just something fun, and the movie, it's the podcast with my son. We set a date. Did I tell you? I think I told you. July 14th, we're going to launch it. So, yeah, I'm getting really serious on that one. I have completed the first 3 episodes, so we do have everything we need for the launch. And I would say I have 12 episodes in the can, and I just thought of a new way to use this is like Andrew, to use the existing content to make something for our YouTube channel, because that's sort of the harder thing. Everything on the YouTube channel tends to be short, because we're not going to just put out the whole video of us talking. So that's fun. And that, I'm going to blitz, and I have a whole advertising plan to start also probably a few days before, maybe a week before launch. We'll see. And I'm going to promote that for 8 weeks. And the 8-week mark is because that's the period that iTunes takes note of anything that's new and noteworthy. So I mean, I don't think I know enough to create an advertising campaign that could launch us that high in iTunes, but I figure why not try? It's going to at least launch us, which is my normal way of doing things, is to just sort of put it out there and then slowly advertise it. And I know that doesn't really work. So I'm going to have a big launch. It's going to be in a lot of places, advertise, free, all of them. I'm just compiling all these things. And we're going to promote it. So we're basically launching it on YouTube and where everyone listens to podcasts. So that and the movie are really taking over at the moment. Really? Is that where you find all your books, Allie, on Facebook? That's the only place I've ever advertised, is Facebook for my books. And I mostly just post it on my Facebook page because I have a Cozy Mystery Facebook page that has like over 500 people, which was, I don't know, I know it's not a lot, but for me, that I thought that was quite a large, because all I did was just start the Facebook group and post a few things about Cozy Mysteries, and suddenly a bunch of people found it. So that was a nice surprise that it grew on its own. But And I have from time to time, done my ads through there, and people, I could, out of 500 people, I can always get around 180 to at least have looked at the ad, as far as I know. I don't think they all buy it, but never know. I got this whole, do you guys know, this? Andrew, I think, turned me on to K-Lytics. Didn't you? I want to say you did. I bought a recent K-Lytics about female protagonists in mysteries and thrillers. It was very eye-opening because I am doing a paranormal one. Yeah, that's also on the list. It's like 4th on the list. Yeah, that's about how my list is going. I can't even pronounce list. All right. 5 minutes. Let's see what we can do. Laughing at what I'm writing. Is that okay? Is split second hyphenated? Oh, what did I hit? I don't know what that is. Leverage. Ah, they had some cool characters, didn't they? That's kind of good inspiration for your mystery or cozy mystery. Why am I writing in red? Red letters. They are doing a sequel? How cool. I hadn't heard that. Better Google. Usage of the word split second. Would it come up under meaning? Have a hyphen? Oh, only if it's used as a modifier before a noun. It was a split-second decision. Yes, hyphen. How did I use it? She asked herself for a split second. No, I'm talking about actual split second. There is no hyphen. Thank you. Grammar lessons with Ann. She very painstakingly, emphasis on the pain, figures out English. Let me call it tasty. Do kids call good-looking men tasty? It's the tasty stranger. What are the kids saying these days? Hey! Better Day Zeller? Okay, where is my... I've hidden my timer. Stop! Hey, Better Days. Let's see. Did I write that one down? Is that somebody I remember? I know you've popped in before. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the Writing Sprints. Oh, July 9th, this one is back. Okay, Allie. How did you guys do on your first 25-minute sprint? Woo, woo. I actually did. I did something. I got the start. I got a good start for my next opening part of my Vela episode. And I figured out something grammatically. How about that? Let's see. Where's my water? Today, I'm moving on to a decaf. Can you see it? What are you guys drinking? Oh, this is that last time I did that butter toffee. Yuck. I had one more of those because it's part of a variety pack, and I chucked it. Oh, that stuff was foul. I mean, you can't turn me off of much coffee. On too much coffee. But that did it. Oh, someone's calling me. Let's see if it's somebody. Nope, it's not nobody. Always gotta check. Could be somebody that depends on me. The few. The fateful. Is it on right now, Allie? Are you watching it? Water. I did put the water in. Is that what you're asking? I put it in early because I can very easily spill it. New voicemail. It's going to be a telemarketer, isn't it? You have one unheard message. No kidding. Here it comes. AT&T DirecTV. Deleted. How much time do you think we waste on things like that? I don't know. Too much. All right. Oh, I am at the bottom of my coffee. It is time for coffee. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. It's just in your mind. Alrighty. Okay. Here comes the coffee. And out of my little fridge, I gotta get my creamer. Da, 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 da. Isn't it cute? Oh, it keeps things very cold. I'm so impressed with that part of it. My little Frigidaire. Because, I just turn it on, the Frigidaire, because it's kind of loud and I usually have nothing in it because it's so small. It's cold. It's really cold. It chilled up fast in just 25 minutes. Oh, that smells good. I mean, honestly, that's what was wrong with that butter toffee coffee. Is that it didn't smell good, and it was... I mean, obviously I put cream in my coffee, so I'd like a creamy flavor feeling, but butter toffee was wrong. Just wrong, people. And I like hazelnut, but... All right, we're going to get back to our sprint, our next sprint. Well, now's a good time. As the coffee comes up, I will share that with you, virtually speaking. But in the meantime, let's get our second writing sprint of the morning on, or day, I should say, because it's the time difference is drastic, depending where you are. So on your mark, get set, write. We're sprinting, we're doing our second sprint. Yeah. All right. And even though it's decaf, it's Dunkin' Donut decaf, so it's very, very yummy. That's a lot of cream. Gotta love the cream. Gotta love it. All right. Ooh. She comes out hot. Sometimes that's all it needs. It being life. Oh, sorry. I do not know any co-writers. Oh, that's yummy. I guess if I was looking, well, you could go on to some Facebook forums that you do trust, like some groups. I don't know if you belong to any. You might ask there, or you could go to Fiverr. I don't know if you have a budget or you just want someone to be part of the process. Sorry. I don't know. If anyone else knows some co-writers looking for work, I can't help you with that. But you could write it yourself. I'm assuming you've tried. All right, guys, we have 23 minutes left. It's time to knuckle down. Should we do a workout? Nah. I mean, we can do those. I mean, some sprints, it depends. If you're in the outlining phase, that doesn't help you at all. Wow, that's a good one that time. I don't, when I drink decaf, I don't actually taste a difference. So unless I'm really like dragging and drinking it to get me revved up, which I rarely do, I don't see a difference between decaf or caffeinated, leaded or unleaded. I think maybe afterwards I do, but I don't know. I can drink coffee anytime and still go to sleep. That probably says more about my need for sleep than the caffeine. All right, I think I got a little nice line I like here. Okay, I can't call him the same thing. All right, I gotta think of a weird but sexy thing for her to call him. You have no idea what I'm talking about, so yeah. Do you talk to yourself sometimes when you're writing? I mean, I feel like I talk to myself all the time because of these streams. But yeah, sometimes I do ask myself questions out loud when I'm alone writing. Not probably because of this, just because I'm posing the question to my muses. Or I just like to hear myself talk. There's probably something to that. Really. You know, I do like this YouTube. Oh, I forgot to do a shout out to this YouTube channel. It's the normal one. I still am gonna make my own YouTube music. I don't know what to call it. I'll call it Writer's Coffee House. I don't know if I can call it jazz. It's gonna be mix. Writer's Mixtape. I'll put it on my YouTube channel so anyone can listen to it at any time. It's all copyright free music for me. because I've paid for the copyright. So that doesn't mean it's copyright music for anyone that listens to it. So yeah, I got to put that in it too. Allie. Yeah, I probably do too. I probably do too. It's not one of those things you could turn on and off once you get used to doing it. Of course, it makes a little more sense to do it when you're writing. I'm gonna miss that music when I get mine. So like I said, I have selected all the music. It's just a matter of taking the time to download it all, put it into a track. I don't know yet what to use. What program will I use to edit it? See? All this stuff. I guess I have to use iMovie because I want an image on with it too, right? Sergio! Hello, hello. You just woke up? Well, good morning. Well, now I can say good morning and it's your morning too. Cheers! How's the new job? Well, it's not the new, but you know, the promotion. 10 to 7. Oh, Allie. Yes, true, Allie. Yeah, do you catch yourself making faces at what you write? Or high-fiving yourself and going, yes, that's so good. You should do all those things. Anyway, I'm glad you joined us this morning. Sergio, I will not expect you to jump right in and write, but good morning. Okay, what's another word for that? Since I can't think of one. Synonym search. How many synonym searches do you do as a writer? There it is. Before you go. I didn't go. You dingbat. Yeah, see, I talk to inanimate objects a lot too. Because of them. Oh, this has a gazillion pop-ups. Don't do that to me. Had to bail on it. All right, what did I click on again? Don't click on that again. Okay. Ooh. I can't call it that, no. You know, sometimes when you make changes, they're better. It's a much better sentence. Editing. It's important. I don't know if a comma goes there though. Yeah, I need it. It is. It stands for and. Don't fight with autosave or auto save. Was that you? Or was that auto save? I thought it would be auto correct. That's what I would have. That's what I have fights with. Coffee. Oh, I did have some water. Gotta drink your water if you drink your coffee. Of course, our temperature now is up in the hundreds, like 100 and, was it 105 the other day? I don't know. I stay inside, so it's a lovely 78 or something. But yeah. So when it gets this time of year, you've got to drink water for coffee. You've got to drink water for the weather. Water. Autosave. Okay. I've never fought with autosave. It just saves. On Word, does it not save enough, or does it save too much? That's a new one for me. Oh, it wasn't auto-saving. Well, there you go. Shut down the program, turn it on again, update the software. Those are my only suggestions for you. Sorry. Oh yeah, what's camo? I got camo on. Well, see, that's the thing. It's very light. So that's the thing with hot weather. You are mostly indoors where it's quite chill. So, I mean, I wouldn't wear this if I was going outside. I would wear something short sleeve and probably take a sweater or a light jacket with me wherever I was going. You just go from being cold or hot. But you have to have something light to throw on. Oh. If that makes sense. Thing is, it's brutal outside. And getting into your car, depending where it's been parked, can be really harsh. Luckily, I have a garage, so. But then you go somewhere and you have to park it outside. So when you get back in, you're like, I'm melting. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle, but you get used to it. All right. 75? I'd be freezing at 75. No, 75 would be nice. 64 would be cold. Yeah. But you adapt. You adapt. I mean, I have lived in Germany where it was, you had a week of summer. So I got very used to it being cold. The worst part for you guys in Britain is you don't have air conditioning. So when you have, and same in California, a lot of people don't have air conditioning. They have some heating, but not air conditioning. So when it gets all hot, which it does, from time to time, sometimes really bad, everybody melts. And the sales of those stand-up fans go through the roof. They have those. They have to drag those out. Ugh. Alrighty. How much time? 8 minutes. 8 minutes. The church was selling them? Well, think about it. The church, they got to make a little money. It's like a donation. Or think about the sense that they had to use their donated funds to buy water. Now they're giving it away. But I agree. That is a little strange. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's a good word. Ooh, Allie. I like that. Cool. I like the bad guy to be someone that most people would trust. Groovy. Shocking! We did it again. Yes, we did. 25 minutes. Boom. How did you do? Finish your thoughts. If you were water. Drink water. Alrighty then. I'm okay. Got a little choked up. Yeah, finish what you were writing. Save it. Save that sucker. I'm actually working on a program right now that I do need to save it on. Oh no, Sergio. That's not probably good, right? I hope you mute that. You should mute your notifications. You can mute them by program. And Allie got a good plot twist. I think you're onto something there, Allie. Well, the knife thrower is a suspect. I mean, you need that, and you need some misleading suspects. And I like the idea that they are concerned. You know, that would be easy to throw suspicion on the knife thrower. She's just walking around and some knife is hurtled at her, and the knife thrower can later say, well, that if I had been doing it, I would have hit you. Anyway, yep. I got some stuff done. Yay us! We did it! We're awesome! Awesome! Everything is awesome! Was that song from the Lego movie? Alright. What's what's going to happen with your story. It's so exciting. Well, I hope you can keep working on it. If not today, maybe sometime during the week or on Friday, when you will find me here again at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to do 2 25-minute writing sprints, because that's what I picked for us to do. Why? Really no reason. It just is a good amount of writing time. Enough time to get in it, get something done. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me today and having your breakthroughs. Just putting something down on paper. Thanks, Allie. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, Sergio, for waking up and popping in. Y'all take care. And for anyone that's watching this after the fact, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the writing sprints. Oh, Serge, I imagine you are on that bit of a curve to get used to that new sleep work schedule. Miss you too, Allie. Have a great week. I'm all choked up. We shall see you again. All right. Take care. Be creative.